Yo, what's up guys, we're back at it, and today I want to talk about the 5 reasons why you should not ride your motorcycle cross country. First reason why you should not ride your motorcycle cross country is because you need to be in pretty good physical shape. You're going to be really sore after a long day of riding, your neck, your wrist, your lower back. Now you don't have to be a freaking Olympic level athlete, but I'm saying you want to be in decent health because riding all day long, it's really a marathon and not a sprint. So you want to be able to enjoy the ride and not feel discomfort while you're riding those long highway miles. Now, aside from being physically strong, number 2 is you have to be mentally strong. Riding all day long, 10 plus hours, it can be taxing on your mind, so you don't want to lose focus. I always find it's important to set goals for the day. That way you're not just riding aimlessly towards the horizon. It's important to set realistic goals, and then when you get there, you actually get a sense of achievement that you've accomplished something for the day. So it's always good, that feeling at the end of the day that you've accomplished your goal, and then you've earned yourself a nice meal, maybe a beer, who knows, but you can kick your feet up and feel like you've won for the day. Now once again, it's important to be mentally strong because the days can be long, they can be taxing, not just physically but mentally. So you really want to make sure you're in a good space and you're focused. You don't want your head to be all over the map about your girlfriend yelling at you or whatever. Now, number 3 reason why you shouldn't ride a motorcycle is because you're going to be dealing with extreme weather temperatures, alright? That could be extremely hot, like in Texas. I was riding all day long at 105 degree weather, super dry heat, and I was pulling over every 45 minutes to an hour because I needed it physically. And when you're riding, my fan was turbocharging that hot air at me, so it was just super uncomfortable, especially if you're going to be stuck in traffic. You don't want to have like a heat stroke. That really does happen to motorcycle riders because you're wearing all your gear. So it's important to be protected but have the proper gear, right? Now on the opposite end of the spectrum, it's important to have cold weather gear. I was riding earlier this year in Texas during February, and there was a cold front, and I had to ride a 5-hour ride. It wound up taking me about 9 hours because the standing still temperature was 4 degrees Fahrenheit. So riding on the highway going 70, 80, it was definitely like -10, -20, something like that. It was freaking cold. My bike had the ice warning on the screen telling me look out for ice because it's freaking dangerous out. But the Kawasaki didn't fail me. But it's important to have cold weather riding gear. That includes, heated gloves, heated vests, the ones you charge it up, and then you could change it from low, medium, high, or heated grips. You have to have the proper gear for every weather. And that being said, number 4 is you need to have the proper bike with the proper storage. I have 2 saddlebags and a duffel bag on the back, so that's able to carry all my gear for warm weather and cold weather. And then you have to have the proper bike. This is a Kawasaki Z900 RS Cafe 2024, and this bike it's really the best of both worlds. I call it a sport cruiser because it's sporty enough for the twisty canyons like we're on right now, but it also is perfect at eating up the miles. This is a 948cc motor, so it's got plenty of legs underneath it for any occasion. Now the last reason why you shouldn't ride your motorcycle cross country is because of the cost. Now, I'm living pretty bare bones on the road. I tried my best to save my money where I can, but still I'm spending around $50 a day on gas and food, and then you have to account for lodging. And once again, I'm trying to find the best, cheapest deal that includes a breakfast. That's important. You have to choose a place that includes a breakfast, but lodging costs around, if you're lucky, somewhere between $60 and $80 a day, depending on where you're staying. Now right now I'm on a cross-country road trip from Florida up to the Pacific Northwest, and it's probably going to be around 30 days or so, if not a little more. So each day I'm spending upwards of $100. So that's a really big important factor in whether or not you should ride your motorcycle cross-country, is if you can actually afford to do it. Now there are 5 reasons why you shouldn't ride a motorcycle cross-country, but there are 1,000 more reasons why you should. And that's one right there. That is Half Dome in Yosemite National Park. Now if you can overcome those 5 obstacles I talked about earlier, then you should definitely take your bike on a long-distance cross-country ride. Live a little bit, you won't regret it. Love you. Bye-bye.